Hi everybody, it's Lisa Marie here. Hi my sweet lifers. We are doing another wonderful Sweet Life Storytime with Lyn Jenkins. She is our author of Izzy and Zoey's Adventurous Fun with Adjectives. We've done several of her books and today we're going to be doing this one. And I'm so excited because this has got lots of clapping, lots of information, lots of teaching.
It does, yes.
Yes, so let's get started. You want me to do the first part?
If you don't mind.
No,
okay.
Perfectly fine. Okay, hello Izzy and Zoey friends. It's a cool spring morning with a slight breeze. The leaves are waving back and forth and sway of the air around them. Many birds are chirping happily. The sparrows are busy flitting about, gathering up twigs to build their nests. The robins are bobbing up and down in the grass, listening and looking for tasty worms. The squirrels are scampering along the fence, acorns in their mouths, moving from yard to yard. They are burying their acorn treasures in flower pots, holes in tree trunks, and their drays. A dray, by the way, is the proper name for their home. The grass is soft and cool from the morning dew. Ah, such a peaceful and calm spring morning. Until...
Out the back door runs Izzy and Zoey, yipping and barking excitedly to see another beautiful day. Zoey runs to the robins and the robins quickly fly away. Izzy sees a squirrel on the fence. She runs toward the squirrel and down the fence line in wild pursuit, barking as she goes. The squirrel jumps up to a nearby tree, quickly turns around, irritated that the morning routine was interrupted, and chatters back at Izzy. Laughing and giggling, Izzy and Zoey run to the center of the backyard while barking, yipping, and growling playfully as they roll and tumble in the soft green grass. As each one comes to a rolling, tumbling stop, panting to catch their breath, both hear a sound and look at the sky. Izzy, Zoey asks, do you see the white and gray bird in the blue sky? Izzy, looking up, says, yes, I do see the bird in the sky.
Readers, when Izzy replied talking about a bird and the sky, these are nouns. A noun in the English language is specific to people, places, and things. Zoey asked the question using additional words to describe the bird and sky by saying white and gray bird and blue sky. White and gray and blue are descriptive words, and descriptive words have a specific name which we are going to learn as you read along. Let's tune back into Izzy and Zoey's conversation. As Izzy and Zoey saunter back to the house, sniffing the grass along the way, Izzy asks Zoey, can you tell me more about descriptive words? Zoey answers, descriptive words help you visualize, define, and explain about people, places, things, and situations or actions.
So, Izzy, Zoey asks, do you know what a descriptive word is called? Izzy ponders the question while rolling her eyes to the left and her right paw to her mouth. She replies, I do believe the word is adjective, if I'm pronouncing it correctly. Yes, that's right, exclaims Zoey, barking excitedly and jumping up and down. An adjective is used to modify a noun, meaning it's going to tell something about it.
Readers, can you spell adjective? A-D-J-E-C-T-I-V-E.
Izzy and Zoey lay down in their soft, cushy beds and continue their conversation. So, says Izzy, thinking carefully, my sentence with an adjective will be, Zoey has a pink tongue, she says with a smile. Zoey looks at Izzy with a grin and says, well, my sentence with an adjective is, Izzy has a fluffy tail. Izzy and Zoey, giggling and laughing, say, we just described something about each other. Hey, exclaims Zoey, sitting up in her bed, let's ask our readers if they would like to describe something. Great idea, says Izzy. So, readers, Izzy asks, can you describe something about yourself?
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to describe something about you. All right. Miss Alisa has on a leopard print skirt. The skirt is the noun. Leopard is the descriptor.
Mm-hmm. That's very cool.
All right. Now, how about something you can see? Can you describe it? What do you see?
I see with my little eye.
There you go.
I see with my little eye a tree in my office that's sparkly and gold.
Very nice. So tree is the noun, sparkly and gold are the descriptors.
Right.
So what about something you are touching? Can you describe how it feels? When I touch this scarf, it feels soft. So the scarf, which is the noun, soft is the descriptor.
Right.
So, great work, you guys, coming up with descriptive words, bark Izzy and Zoey excitedly. Zoey states, now that we have our readers thinking about descriptive words, Izzy and I would like to share a fun poem about adjectives using the letters of the alphabet and our animal friends. So please read along with us. So Izzy and Zoey waves the readers over, and Zoey is opening the book of poems.
Fun with adjectives. Oh, the adjective, what a descriptor you are. Always on the lookout to describe near or far. Starting with Adventurous, an advark who is adorably adventurous.
There's a blushing bear who is bashful and belligerent.
Cats are cautious, complicated, and courageous.
Dogs are delightful, demanding, and maybe a bit outrageous.
Elephants can be enormous, endearing, and entertaining.
While flamingos can be frightened, frantic, and complaining.
Oh, so many words to describe so many things. We must continue on with our next word fling. Gorillas are gigantic and grumpy at the end of the day.
While hamsters can be helpful in a happy, hilarious way.
Impalas are impressive as they run and jump to safety.
Jellyfish are jiggly, and the ocean keeps them shapely.
Kittens are playful in a kind-hearted way, and
lucky lazy lizards go about their day.
manatees are magnificent in the ocean where they sway.
Newts are naughty, escaping from where they stay.
Ocelots are odd, obscure, and objective, while
penguins can be puzzled with a proud and powerful perspective.
oh, so many words to describe so many things. We are almost done with this crazy, wonderful thing.
Quails are quaint in a quizzical sort of way.
Rattlesnakes are reclusive while resting from their day.
Sea lions are silly with their sassy, sneaky pranks.
Tortoises eat thankfully from the tasty plant he yanks.
Ogusu's upbeat birds, which live in bamboo thickets.
Various vultures fly in circles. I should have sold some tickets.
Worms wander wriggling into their dirty homes.
Xeris color is xanthus, African ground squirrels, which love to roam.
Y is good for yak, you see on yonder hill.
Finally to zebra as we finish this zany drill.
There are so many words you can use to describe. Adjectives, it's called, to express your vibe. Work on these descriptors and you will find a magic world develops from the inside. As you speak your words, feelings will appear and others can share your story with empathizing ears. Keep the momentum going, giggle, laugh, and cry. Tell your story with embellishment. Adjectives help describe.
That was so much fun, exclaimed Izzy as she jumps off the bed. I love to read, says Zoey dreamily as she rolls over on her back, holding up the book with her paws in the air. I had no idea there could be so many words to describe animals, states Izzy as she looks at the bookshelf and has a thought.
Izzy runs to the bookshelf and turns to the dictionary, finds the dictionary, and places her paw on the book. She turns her head to address Zoey with excitement and says, let's look up the word adjective and see how it's described. Zoey puts her book down and runs over to Izzy, and in a flurry of white paws opens the dictionary and turns the pages to letter A. Readers, would you like to get a dictionary and find the word adjective along with us? Zoey asked. So here is the spelling for the word adjective. A-D-J-E-C-T-I-V-E, states Zoey. When you find the letter A in the dictionary, keep spelling out the word adjective, and as you search down each row, you will run across the complete spelling of adjective, instructs Zoey. I found it, barks Izzy as she bounces up and down with each bark. I want to read, I want to read, I want to read it, barks Izzy excitedly. Okay, Zoey encourages, go ahead, Zoey says with anticipation. Izzy clears her voice with a throaty sound and reads, Merriam-Webster Learner's Dictionary states that an adjective is a word that describes a noun or pronoun. So Izzy continues, it also says nouns are words that name a place, a person, a thing, or an idea. An adjective is a word that gives more information about the noun. So, Zoe interjects, an adjective is a word that gives instant information about a noun to create a clear picture of the noun in the mind of the reader.
So A, adjective, noun. Adjective, plural, adjectives. Learner's definition of adjective, a word that describes a noun or a pronoun. The words blue in the blue car, deep in the water is deep, and tired in I'm very tired are adjectives.
Zoe, thinking deeply, states, an adjective can describe a feeling to the reader which can be shared. Izzy, Zoe exclaims, we use adjectives all the time in our books by telling our adventurous, funny stories. Yes, we do, Zoe says laughingly, all the time and in each of our books. Readers, Izzy and Zoe say together, looking at each other, giggling, and say, Jinx! We have adventure books that you can read and pick out the adjectives we use to describe how we feel, what we see, and what we are doing, exclaims Zoe.
Grab any one of our books today and start more reading fun, barks Izzy as she starts writing the list on the chalkboard. The Adventures of Izzy and Zoey. Izzy and Zoey talk about the colorful seasons. Izzy and Zoey's Great Pond Adventure. Izzy puts down the chalk and romps around the playroom with Zoey, so excited to have learned so many new things today. They dash to the door, stop to turn around, wave goodbye, and chime together. Readers, see you again soon. Izzy and Zoe run out the door, jumping and rolling in the grass, chanting this little ditty about adjectives.
So you can clap your hands like 1, 2, 3, 4, and you can chant this little rhyme.
So I'm going to clap.
Okay. 1, 2. Oh, the adjective, what a descriptor you are. Always on the lookout to describe near or far. Oh, so many words to describe so many things. We must continue on with our next wording fling. Big, little, speedy, witty, joyful, rough, rigid, tricky. Oh, so many words to describe so many things. We are almost done with this crazy, wonderful thing. Bumpy, loud, quiet, squishy, smooth, hard, rough, fishy. There are so many words you can use to describe. Adjectives, it's called, to express your vibe. Work on these descriptors and you will find a magic world develops from the inside. As you speak your words, feelings will appear and others can share your story with empathizing ears. Keep the momentum going, giggle, laugh, and cry. Tell your story with embellishment. Adjectives help describe. Adjectives help describe. Adjectives help describe. Yay!
Dance hands. We love this book. This is so much fun. Oh my goodness, I love it. Thank you so much for this.
You're welcome. Thank you.
It's so much fun. We hope you guys are having as much fun as we are. Gosh, I do. Anyway, if you are, please do us a favor, like and share. Don't forget to ring the bell. We'll see you soon on the next Sweet Life Storytime. Take care.